皆さんこんにちは。Welcome back to my channel. Today is a special day because we are going to talk about birthdays in Japanese. 誕生日 or birthday is an important celebration in Japan, just like in many other countries. But did you know how to say happy birthday and talk about birthdays in Japanese? If you don't know yet, you're in the right place. I will teach you everything you need to know about birthday talk in this video. Let's get started. First, let's discuss the most important phrase for the birthday person. Happy birthday in Japanese. For friends and family, you can say お誕生日おめでとう。お誕生日おめでとう。And for more formal expression, you can say お誕生日おめでとうございます。お誕生日おめでとうございます。If someone wishes you お誕生日おめでとう、you can respond with ありがとう。ありがとう。or ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。I would like to talk a little about the history of celebrating birthday in Japan. Back then, people in Japan didn't celebrate individual birthdays. This was because they used to count ages differently, which was called 数え年. In this system, everyone would become 1 year older together during the new year, regardless of their actual birth date. And a person was considered 1 year old at birth. The celebration of individual birthday became common in Japan relatively recently. It's said to have started after World War II around 1949, when a law about age counting was made. Now, move on to birthday talk. Let's look into how to ask and answer some common birthday-related questions in Japanese. If you want to ask someone's birthday, you can use 誕生日はいつ?誕生日はいつ? or 誕生日はいつですか?誕生日はいつですか? Meaning, when is your birthday? To respond, simply state your birthday like blah blah です。For example, 5月3日です。5月3日です。or 4月15日です。4月15日です。Check out this short video for how to say each month and date in Japanese. You can also ask something less specific like 何月生まれですか?何月生まれですか? Meaning, in which month were you born? or 何年生まれですか?何年生まれですか? Meaning, what year were you born in? Answer with your birth month and year like blah blah 月生まれです。or blah blah 年生まれです。For example, 8月生まれです。8月生まれです。Meaning, I was born in August. or 2002年生まれです。2002年生まれです。Meaning, I was born in 2002. In Japan, we use unique Japanese era names including 大正, 昭和, 平成, and 令和. Each era name corresponds to the reign of an emperor. Japanese people commonly refer to the era they were born in. For example, if you were born during the Heisei era, which lasted from 1989 to 2019, you can say 平成生まれです。平成生まれです。Meaning, I was born in the Heisei era. Additionally, Japanese people often ask about zodiac signs. In that case, you can ask like, 星座は何座ですか？星座は何座ですか？ Meaning, which zodiac sign are you? 星座 refers to zodiac signs. You can reply with the name of your zodiac sign followed by the, which indicates a gathering or a collection. For example, 蟹座です。蟹座です。I'm a Cancer. 双子座です。双子座です。I'm a Gemini. Check out this short video for how to say other zodiac signs in Japanese. Now let's move on to questions related to age. When asking about someone's age, you can use 何歳ですか？何歳ですか？ or いくつですか？いくつですか？ Both meaning how old are you? For more casual approach, you can simply say 何歳？何歳？ or いくつ？いくつ？ Then the response can be blah blah 歳です。Just add your age in the blank. For example, 21歳です。21歳です。I'm 21 years old. 32歳です。32歳です。I'm 32 years old. If someone just had their birthday, you can ask something like 何歳になりましたか？何歳になりましたか？ Or in a casual way, 何歳になった？何歳になった？ Both mean how old did you turn? Then the response can be blah blah 歳になりました which means I turned blah blah years old. For example, 27歳になりました。27歳になりました。I turned 27 years old. If you don't want to answer a question about your age, you can respond with 聞かないでください。聞かないでください。or casual way. 聞かないで。聞かないで。Both means please don't ask me. Additionally, you can give a soft refusal by saying 秘密です。秘密です。Meaning, it's a secret. 秘密 means secret in Japanese. When someone reaches the age of 20 years old, we say 20歳。20歳 instead of 20歳。The term 20歳 comes from an old Japanese word 旗 meaning 20 and 歳 is counter suffix. So 20歳 essentially means 20 years old in Japanese. This term has been used for the ages and is still commonly used today. Japanese people often ask a question something like 何歳に見える？何歳に見える？ or 何歳に見えますか？ 何歳に見えますか ?Meaning, how old do I look? So, you can respond with something like 25歳くらい ?25歳くらい Or if you don't want to answer or if you don't have any idea, you can say something like ちょっとわかりません。ちょっとわかりません。Casual way ちょっとわかんない。ちょっとわかんない。Both meaning I can't guess or I don't know. When they reveal their age, your reaction can be something like マジで若く見える。マジで若く見える。Meaning, seriously? You look so young. Or, そうなんですか若く見えますね。そうなんですか若く見えますね。Meaning, really? You look much younger. To show your surprise. 若い means young. Example conversation. 誕生日はいつですか ?5 月15日です。おととい誕生日だったんですね。お誕生日おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。何歳になりましたか ?35 歳になりました。そうなんですか若く見えますね。ありがとうございます。じゃあ、お牛座なんですね。そうです。実は私もお牛座です。That's it for today's video. Now you know how to wish a someone happy birthday and talk about birthdays in Japanese. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for next video. I love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what would you like to see in my future video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming video. ではまた